It's got to actually be new, and the email has to explain why it's new. I get a lot of emails from people who've just discovered sliced bread, or at least when I read them, I think they've discovered sliced bread. I get a lot of emails that purport to be new developments, and you look at them and you can't figure out why these are likely to be commercially viable, or if they've advanced to a stage where they're worth writing about. The Times is in an interesting position, which is there always was a flood of information, a flood of voices waiting to be heard. That flood has gotten louder and more diffuse and more available on email. And part of what we do is try to pick and choose about what really looks significant, and it's a hard job. But part of it is deciding not going the cold fusion route, not looking at a single unreproducible laboratory experiment and deciding the world has fundamentally changed and turning out to be wrong about it. You don't want to make a big deal out of the Ford nucleon. So I agree, it's hard. And I got to say, in the areas, there's some areas, smart grid, building controls, etc., where there are a lot of well-paid people trying to convince reporters like me that their company has the great new widget, the great new invention, it's become the standard for this or that. And the reader's eyes are going to glaze over, and my eyes are going to glaze over. You know, who was the Supreme Court Justice who said about pornography, I don't know it, I can't describe it, but I know it when I see it? News is sometimes somewhat in that category.